What is up, little gamers? It's your guy Bryce with the Electronic Gamers Night, and I finally got into Ninjala, and then the servers crashed. It's all good though. I understand the struggle. These guys are game developers. It's gonna take time to get the kinks out. That's why they're doing this test beta, or this beta. I mean, you can't put out a game without making sure all the wrinkles are out first. So let's give them time. Let's let them make this game pretty. Hopefully I'll actually get to play it. Actually, I did get to play it. I only got 2 rounds in, but I don't think that really gave me a good feel for it. So, with Ninjala, because I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about the servers, I won't do that. I'm better than that. But this game has potential, guys. It has a lot of potential. And for everybody out there saying that this is just a Splatoon 2 ripoff, come again, my friends. This is not Splatoon 2. Yes, the characters kind of look like Inklings. Yes, the animation style is almost the same. But you have to understand, artists mimic what's hot. So if you know Splatoon 2 is a great game, why wouldn't Ninjala mimic that art style? So yes, these little ninjas do kind of resemble Inklings. They've got just about the same amount of customization, as you can see here. Like, you can pick your skin color, you can pick your eye color, you can change the hair color. Later on in the game, once you get started, you can actually change the hairstyle. My character now has a very fabulous fro. But once you get all those things under control, you can finally get into the game. So we've got tutorial after tutorial here, folks. Starting off, we're going to go through like the basics of the Battle Royale mode, which is the only thing they're going to really let you play in this tutorial. So you go through the Battle Royale. The main idea of the game is to seek down these little drones, attack them, get your skill point, get your ninja fluid up, or ninja energy up, your S energy. Once your S energy is high enough, you can make bigger bubbles with your gum, and you can make bigger gum weapons as well. So seeking out those robots, or seeking out the little ninja orbs that float around, they're going to be worth it to you, so you can actually get that S energy up, up, up. You definitely want that up in the game, because it makes your weapon stronger. So combat is pretty simple. You find an opponent, you rush the opponent, you press the trigger button as hard as you can to attack. You do actually have places in this game. So almost like a Mario Kart, you'll notice that your character goes from first place, second place, third place. You'll end up in 6th. I ended up in 7th several times. So yeah, you definitely are gonna. It takes a little. There's a learning curve in this game, a definite learning curve. But the main idea is to get enough damage done to your opponent to score an ippon. An ippon is basically just a KO. So you're knocking out your opponent, you're knocking them down. They'll get right back up and they'll respawn again. The whole point of the game is to just score as much points as you can while charging up your S energy. Once you eventually get your S energy charged up enough, you get a special ninja gum attack. Depending on what weapon you have, your ninja gum attack might be a little different. So I started off with the sword. Your ninja energy was just a spiraling vortex. I saw that the hammer puts out this giant, massive web of gum, which will stick the opponents to it, and you can come up and do a bunch of damage with that hammer. So as we get into this game, I promise you guys, right now, my honest opinion of it is that it is very basic gameplay. This is gonna change. So most games, when they start off, it's gonna be pretty basic gameplay. It takes time for the developers to actually learn what we like in order for it to get better. With this game, the combat is fast, and it's really fast-paced. You're definitely going to want to learn a few tricks, and the one thing I picked up on my ninja skills is disguising yourself. So if you get the chance to disguise yourself in something, it leaves an opening for you to attack with. So before I actually got into the gameplay, before the issues with the servers came in, you actually get the chance to go into this training room. And I'm hoping that the Ninjala folk, if if any of you guys on the developer team are watching this and listen to me right now, listen to this one bit of advice. Make the training area available until the game comes out. Put that out as your actual demo. Because it's gonna, like I said, this game is a learning curve. It's gonna have a huge learning curve. People are gonna want to get practice in before the actual game comes out. Because honestly, I came into my first few matches, I got owned, royally owned. I know where I made mistakes at, and I'm gonna fix it, but I need time to practice. And putting out that training area, that would help so much. All right, so this is your little ninja's hideout. This is where your ninja stays for most of the match, or well, before every match. And as you can see, you've got several options here. You can set up your clothing style, and then there's 3 that are locked, which I'm not really sure what those were because I couldn't get into them. And then the last one was a shop, an item shop. So we'll get more time with this when the game is actually released. But this area is just pretty much where you can customize your ninja. Everybody's going to want their ninja to stand out. And I guarantee you there's going to be new styles and updates to clothing, weapons. Everything's going to become way more intuitive when the game comes out and people can actually play it and the Ninjala team gets feedback. So, to wrap things up, guys, I believe that Ninjala is going to have a place in our hearts when it comes out. I don't think it's going to get up there to like, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do like it. I don't think it's going to be on Fortnite levels, and I don't think it's going to take away from other Battle Royale games. But it's going to have its place, and the Nintendo Switch needs something like this. Alright guys, I'm going to put out some more gameplay tomorrow. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel, yada yada yada. Take it easy guys, it's been Bryce with the Electronic Gamers Night. Deuces, gameplay coming tomorrow. Later guys.